What's good? What's good? What's good, world? Welcome to episode 15 of Toughest Balls on this Sunday, September 29, 2019. On today's show, we're going to get into a bit because we had a little hiatus last weekend. So we're going to get into a bit today. We're going to get into Monday Night Raw, some highlights from Monday Night Raw. We're going to get into some highlights from SmackDown. They're also making a move this coming Friday, October 4th, to the Fox network. Also, we're going to highlight some matches from NXT, and AEW premieres their weekly show Dynamite this Wednesday, October 2nd on TNT. So we're going to talk about the premiere, and also they got a crazy UK deal that UK fans are not really happy about. So yeah, we're going to bring that up. Also, NFL. This is NFL Sunday. That's what we do on Toughest Balls. We're going to talk about Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. We're going to review that. Also, since we had hiatus last weekend, we're going to bring up Antonio Brown and all the craziness that's going on with him, and as well as Jalen Ramsey in Jacksonville. Seems like he wants up out of there. So we're going to get into that a bit. Also, if we have time, because it is Sunday, people have families, people got stuff to do. We're going to get into entertainment with Ballers on HBO. No one's really talking about that, so I want to bring that up. The Baby just dropped a new album, Kurt. That's fire. Also, Jordan Lucas dropped his new single, ADHD, which is also the title of his new album. And of course, also what we do on Toughest Balls is NFL Fantasy. So we're going to get into quite a bit today. I got my boy CEO Sis co-hosting with me today. What's good, CEO?
Yo, what's good, baby? It's game day. I hope everybody's ready. Toughest Balls Nation is game day. Let's get it.
Let's get it, baby. That's right, man. Yeah, man. You hype? You going down there to Miami to watch your Dolphins go against the Chargers?
I'm jacked up.
Yeah, man. Good luck to your team. Hopefully they can get a win. You know what I mean?
I smell an upset. Upset City. I'm calling it now.
Get the AFC East competitive. You know what I mean? Patriots just been. It's just been Pat's kingdom for 20 years, seems like.
20 years.
Yeah, man.
I want to fall asleep. Tired of it.
I feel you on that, man.
They want to put me in a coma. 2 decades of dominance. The greatest dynasty we've ever seen in the history of sports, and I hate every minute of it.
Well, brother, I love it, and I can understand it because it was the same thing back in the day when the Cowboys were doing their thing. Everybody hated the Cowboys, but hey, it is what it is. Dynasties are, built, and one day, it'll maybe come to an end, but hopefully not soon.
Just think about it. Bro. The Cowboys had 3 Super Bowls in the 90s. The Patriots have 6. They've doubled that dynasty.
Yeah, man.
Really, the Patriots have had 2 dynasties. The 2000s dynasties and then the 2010s dynasties.
Yeah.
Because you had 3 out of 4 in 2 different decades. It's really incredible.
Yeah, man. But always good. Even in those years they didn't go, they're always a good playoff run. You know what I mean? At least the AFC Championship game. But, yeah, man, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. We got a bit of wrestling we're going to talk about today. I don't know if you got a chance. Were you able to check out Monday Night Raw this past Monday, bro?
Yeah, I watched Raw. I caught the first half live, and then I DVR'd the second half. It was a solid show, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it was a few good matches. I'm liking what I'm seeing from. They had the Viking Raiders versus the OC. Gallows and Anderson. That was a good match. Michael Cole had that sit down with Becky Lynch. But one thing I don't like, bro, is okay. I like Rusev is back. Of course, they look like they're trying to build him back up, but he went against EC3, man, and EC3 basically is a jobber now.
He's a jobber, and as we've talked about, EC3 is one of those guys that has so much talent, charisma, the look, you name it. He had a big push down in NXT, and and now he comes up and he's a jobber.
A jobber.
You got EC3 equivalent to the Brooklyn Brawler, bro. What is going on in WWE?
It's like, so he's just staying in that physical shape just for appearance. He's not even using his athleticism. You know what I'm saying? It's just, or his talent on the freaking mic. Like, I don't understand, doing that. But I ain't gonna get into all the negative things, that I don't like with WWE. We're gonna talk about some positives,
It's a positive Sunday. Let's
say
positive.
Yeah.
I will say this, like I said, EC3 should be the MJF of WWE. They should utilize him better, but maybe they will.
Well, hopefully they will. WWE does have too much talent on their roster, which, I don't get. I guess that's good business, so you kind of keep them away from your competition, but I don't know, This is, I don't know why I really think about that,
WWE is like having the best fantasy team in your fantasy league where you have so many good players that you don't know who to start because even the guys on your bench are starters.
That's a great analogy, you know what I'm saying? One good match I want to point out, they had Chad Gable versus, I guess we're going to call him King Corbin now?
I guess.
Bro,
he's back Bret Hart or Stone Cold, I'll give you that.
Bro, back in the day, I used to like Baron Corbin. I was a big fan of his. He came from NXT. Yes, I love. But he shaved his head, and first it was the constable thing, and now he
went corporate.
I don't know, but I mean, Chad Gable I like what I saw from Chad Gable. He had a good match against him,
You know what? I'm really high on Chad Gable. I like Chad Gable a lot. He's an undersized guy. They play that whole undersized underdog role for him. He's a really skilled technician in the ring. He reminds me of a baby Kurt Angle almost.
No, really.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put him up on that pedestal. That's a legend. But he has that skill set. He's an Olympic wrestler, legitimate Olympic collegiate wrestler, and I think he has a bright future. I can see him holding Intercontinental or United States gold down the road.
Oh, definitely. Well, that's kind of how they used him in NXT, was when he was with Jason Jordan when they were a tag team, and he was that funny part of the tag team. He was the funny guy with personality, and I don't get why they don't use him like that on the main roster. But hopefully they'll end up getting to that, because it seems like they're using him more now.
I like the haircut. I like the new look. Big things in store, I hope, for Chad Gable. I think the fact that he was in the finals of the King of the Ring, I would have liked him to win, but I get Baron Corbin winning and having a heel. He's a great heel. People hate him. Like, everybody hates him.
Oh, so, yeah.
Yeah, he's a great heel, and that's what Vince wanted, is to make the King of the Ring, someone who's probably hated on the roster maybe more than anyone.
Yeah. One other good match for Monday Night Raw was Nikki Cross versus Sasha Banks. That was a good match. Also, we got to bring up our basically our favorite segment in WWE right now, Firefly Funhouse. Now, I haven't seen.
Funhouse, baby.
I'm going to go on. I think I'm going to go on YouTube and see if I can watch them all in a row, because if they put these on DVD or put them on a WWE network, I'll watch them over and over, because that's the highlight of Monday Night Raw, is the Firefly Funhouse, and hopefully the Fiend will make an appearance. And dude, that's what they got going for them. I think it was the right time for them, with AEW building up and other promotions building up. So I think the timing was perfect for with the Fiend. But with that said, the main event was Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman, which was another good match. But the Fiend made an appearance, And he actually attacked Braun Strowman this time.
Love it.
But the funny thing, and I talked to you about it earlier, was Seth Rollins screaming like a girl. Ah! Ah! You that's bruh. Ah! What? I don't understand who wrote. Did Paul Heyman write this? Do you think Paul Heyman wrote that, or you think that Vince?
It was some poor acting on Seth's part. But listen, man, we love the Fiend. We love Bray Wyatt. The guy is timeless. He's somebody that would work in any generation. Firefly Funhouse is so intoxicating. My 13-month son drops what he's doing as soon as he hears the theme song of Firefly Funhouse. We have a superstar right now that is really probably the top deal right now next to Becky Lynch and her run, watching greatness right in front of our eyes.
Now, do you think WWE is rushing the whole putting him right in for the Universal title? See, this is my thing, bro. This is my thing. I think they're rushed because if he's going to win, I don't want to see him lose. If he holds the title this long, I don't want to see him lose it at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. So what do you think about? That's my feeling. I would want him to win the title at WrestleMania. I want the Fiend to be the main event, whoever he's going to face. You know what I mean?
Okay, I can see that, and I agree with that. At the same time, I'm an old school guy, and I like to strike when the iron's hot. A. B. Why not have a champion versus champion match at WrestleMania where Bray's the Universal and Weber's the WWE champion and the winner takes all like an old school Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan?
Well, they just did that in the women's division, and Becky Lynch was holding. She's the first ever Raw and SmackDown women's champion. So that's a good idea. So maybe that can be, the plan. But will they keep both titles or will they dissolve a title? That's my point,
Like you said, they need to scrap those ugly titles and bring back the big gold.
Big gold, wing eagle, you know what I'm saying? Bring back that will make fans go crazy. You know what I mean?
If there was a poster that had the Fiend holding up the winged eagle and big gold, I'd buy it and I'd put it on my wall immediately.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that as a WWE fan, we hope that it's part of the plan and that the Fiend is a big part of WrestleMania in Tampa, because I'm planning on coming down there. My sister's planning on we're going planning on. I want to see the Fiend in the main event, bro. I went to WrestleMania in Orlando, and the Fiend was, not the Fiend.
WrestleMania 24.
Well, no, 30, 30, 32. Yeah, the one 33 in Orlando. WrestleMania 33, a few years ago. And Bray Wyatt was the WWE champion. He went against Randy Orton, and he lost. And I'm like, he just won the championship. Like, I didn't understand that, so I was upset with that match. So I want the Fiend winning a title or a big win at WrestleMania. WrestleMania main event.
I'm going to give you a quick scenario. If I'm a writer, this is what I do. Finn Balor comes back from his hiatus as the Demon, goes to SmackDown or wherever WWE title is, wins the WWE title. Bray has the Universal title. The Demon versus the Fiend, champion versus champion, main event, WrestleMania. Book it.
That's a great event, bro. But you know what I don't like about that? I think they will have the Fiend lose. I really do. I really do.
Well, Vince is known to sucker Finn Balor, so you never know, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great match, though. That's a
win-win situation, I think. But
the Demon versus the Fiend. Oh, yeah, that's money. Print the money.
That's money, bro.
Print the money.
Hey, Vince, if you're listening, you need to hire Tough as Balls right now.
What? what that old tag team Crime Time used to say? That money, money, yeah, yeah. That money, money, yeah, yeah.
Money. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Straight dollar
man.
bills.
Yeah, man. So yeah, as we move right along, we're going to get into a little SmackDown, which we haven't been into much lately, but hopefully this whole revamp of the brand moving to Fox will revitalize SmackDown. SmackDown looks like it's going to be the A show now because the WWE announced the new commentary teams for each show, and exclusively on SmackDown, it's Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and our girl. You know what I'm saying? So
Renee Moxley.
Renee Renee Moxley. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're gonna review a little SmackDown, and Daniel Bryan, he went against Eric Rowan in a tough match, and it looked like they're turning Daniel Bryan back into a babyface again, bro. That looks like the plan?
Yes, that's the plan. I was watching SmackDown with my girl, wifey, and I said, Daniel Bryan is officially going babyface again. Regardless, Daniel Bryan is a legend living legend in the making.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be a Hall of Famer someday.
Mm-hmm.
And whether he's heel or face, everybody loves him and always will. He's one of those guys. He transcends. He's so charismatic and polarizing, like a Stone Cold. Doesn't matter if you're a heel or a face. Everybody's gonna love him.
Exactly. So, I don't know where they're going with the whole because Luke Harper is now back. In the mix. AEW. Yeah, that's what I thought too, because they were saying that Vince wasn't too high on Luke Harper, which I don't get because the guy can move like a cruiserweight when he wants to. So I don't get why Vince isn't high on him if that's the truth. But he's a dangerous guy. He's back with his brother Eric Rowan. So hopefully, I don't know why they're not calling them the Bludgeon Brothers, because I guess gave up on that gimmick. But I kind of like that.
Here's a quick tip with Harper. So, he was disgruntled with Vince and WWE. I went to his Twitter page not too long ago, and every day for the last, 5-6 months, he would tweet one thing, and it was the days that his contract expired in WWE.
Yeah.
Every single day, he'd go 76 days, next day, 75 days, next day, and so on and so forth. So I figured, okay, this guy is definitely leaving WWE, going to AEW, because all he tweets is the days left of his contract, but now he's back. So obviously money talks, and Vince probably threw something at him.
Well, it's that whole thing again, bro. They don't want to let any talent go to the competition, and that's what it just seems like. Lock them down, don't let them go. Because that Sasha Banks wanted out. I thought Sasha was gone. I really thought Sasha.
Down and put him on the shelf. It's the McMahon way.
Sign him and sit him. He probably has a T-shirt that says that. A Vince motto: sign him and sit him.
Sign him and shelf him.
It's just sad. We see some of our favorite guys from other companies that and it was funny. AJ Styles and Robert Roode are in the ring, and they're fighting. They're double teaming someone, and the crowd starts screaming TNA. TNA. We see our favorite guys go to WWE. We want to see them succeed. We don't want to see them sitting on the shelf or becoming jobbers. Like, come on.
Best believe there's going to be a chance in WWE arenas for many years to come.
Man,
it's coming.
Yeah. So, also, few highlights from SmackDown. We had Sasha Banks and Bayley. They went against Charlotte Flair and Carmella. That was okay. Shinsuke Nakamura, he went against Ali. That was actually a good match. The New Day went against the B Team. Uh, uh, yeah. So, and what I want to ask you, what do you think about this whole Shane McMahon Kevin Owens deal? Because personally, bro, I'm sick of it. I wish they be done with it.
I think that storyline is a little stale. I mean, they've been. How many times have they used it and circled back to it over the last few years?
They
I mean,
fought each other. They just fought each other in 2000. They had a feud in 2017, and now they rehash a
I
feud
know.
2019. It feels like this feud been going on since spring. It feels like it's been going on since like April or May, if not longer. Like what is the whole deal? Why are they doing this with one of our guys, Kevin Owens, who we want to see, another one of our guys who we want to see in the main event, who is a master on the mic like Bray Wyatt? What? Why are you not? This is a main event talent. Do you think it's the whole physique thing with him? Is that why Vince isn't? Because he was WWE champion for a little while, and he had other champ, but he hasn't had a belt in a while, and I think it's about time for him to get another championship. And I don't want to see him with an Intercontinental Championship. I don't want to see him with the United States. It needs to be Universal or the WWE Championship. What do you think about that?
I agree. As you know, I'm a huge Kevin Owens guy. He's one of my favorites, if not my favorite, in WWE.
Yeah, besides Bray Wyatt, that's our guys. Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt. You know, we like Drew McIntyre. Like, come on, man. Like Finn Balor. We got. Come on, man. Do these guys right. You got main event guys here. I just don't like the whole Shane McMahon. But I heard a little thing. I think Shane McMahon is being written off TV, so he's gonna be written off television.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I want this feud to end. It's stale, like I said. KO is a wizard on the microphone. The guy is an incredible talent. He's a WWE kid going back to it. It's all he ever wanted, and he's just so good on that microphone. I mean, the guy needs another title run. The problem is that right now there's more talents than belts to put on these talents. You know? Four or five guys that all are worthy of the top two belts.
But how many guys like Kevin Owens is good at being a face and a heel? There's not too many guys that's good at both, bro. Either you good at one or the other. You're not good at both. He's one that's good at both. I want to.
He's got the Stone Cold factor. Actually, even Bray Wyatt isn't good as a heel. He only works. I mean, isn't good as a face. He only works as a heel.
He only works. We haven't.
Could be both.
Yeah. Bray Wyatt. I don't know. We haven't seen him as a face, so I don't want to say he. I mean, he kind of was a face when he was teamed with Matt Hardy. So I don't want to say he can't. But yeah, he's a better heel. But yeah, definitely Kevin Owens is great at both, and I want to see him go with it. Go at it with guys like.
I don't like KO as a face, honestly. I mean, it works for him, but KO as a heel is incredible. Like masterful, 5-star.
Yes, 5-star. You know, everything. But I want to see him go at it with guys like Drew McIntyre. I want to see a possible maybe Bray the Fiend versus Kevin. Talk about
That would be dope.
Microphone explosion. Would you say pipe bombs left and right?
Scratch the demon and put in Kevin Owens and have that match at WrestleMania. I would take that one.
I will take that. I will. The Fiend versus Kev. What? Man, book it. Man.
Champion versus champion.
I think you need to inbox Triple H and Vince on Twitter, bro. I think you need to do that after the show.
They need to hire us.
They need new writers. They need to hire us as writers. Yeah. So
We've been WWE kids since the early '80s. Man.
Yeah.
We know what's going on with that promotion.
We were born into wrestling. You know what I mean? So it's part of our lives for life. So with that said, with the whole SmackDown move to Fox, I hope this revitalizes SmackDown. We're going to review NXT some other time because we're short for time, bro. So we're going to get into the whole AEW premiere this Wednesday, October 2nd, Dynamite on TNT. Are you ready, bro?
I'm jacked up, dude.
Are you ready, bro?
I'm so jacked up. Now, obviously, like we said, SmackDown, all chips are in. WWE's all in on, they're putting the poker chips all the way in on SmackDown. You got your A-team, and why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? They're doing it to compete with AEW. Vince is showing that he's a little shook. He's a little scared when it comes to competition. AEW feels like a new and improved and better WCW, and I am so excited, dude. I am ready. Once today's over, I want to take a sleep and wake up Wednesday night, man. I'm jacked up.
Yeah, man. This is exciting. Finally some competition for WWE in America, and we don't have to legitimate competition on a major network. That's the thing, and it seems like TNT's all in. TNT is ready. AEW is ready.
Does Ted Turner still own TNT, or did he sell?
Who's that?
Do you know? Does Ted Turner still own TNT?
Oh no, bro. He sold them years ago. That's what I thought. Yeah. I believe Time Warner runs TNT, but
well, they need to this time around. Here's a little advice if you're listening, TNT. Let Cody and Mr. Khan and the upper management, let them do their thing. Don't step in. Don't tell them what to do, because the last time that happened, you bankrupt the company. So that's my advice.
Well, yeah, they were signing guys left and right, but when they get with these networks, bro, they kind of have to listen to them, because USA, they had their demands when they, had WWE on lock with both Raw and SmackDown on their network. And now Fox got all the, the chips are on their side, and they're like, they want all the stars on their show. So I believe
Did you catch Friday night straight? So Friday night SmackDown had a show.
Yeah, they had a little highlight show. Yeah, come on, bro. They had a little highlight show.
Why am I even asking?
Yeah, they got another.
There were some great moments there, dude. There were some great moments.
Yeah, just watching those ones is like, just the nostalgia, bring back, like, come on, man, bring that excitement back. So, we were talking about before, Fox, they want all the stars, so they probably demanding the AJ Styles, the Fiends, the Ballers. They want the stars exclusively on their show. So WWE, they're gonna have to give Fox a lot, because Fox is not about being. They're about being number one in those ratings on that time slot.
And this isn't FS1. Is FS1 or Fox?
This is Fox, bro, not FS1.
Yeah,
Fox.
Man. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. So they're gonna have to give Fox, and what we're just mentioning before. These networks, they kind of tell hey, just what we want. If you're gonna be on our network, this is what we want. So it's kind of a give and take. WCW back in the day, they had no choice but to listen to Ted Turner before he sold them and sign all those guys. So, but hopefully, it seems like Fox is more about business, and they are smarter than that, and they're about keeping It seems like they want to keep SmackDown on their network for years to come, and hopefully
If Eric Bischoff would have bought, he had some partners. I believe if Eric Bischoff would have bought WCW in 2001, it would have worked. That deal fell through.
Yeah, it definitely would have worked, bro. So, yeah, I was going to get into the AEW, and they got a whole UK deal, but we'll save that for another episode, because it's some details we got to get into there. That's kind of funny as we move right along on Toughest Balls today. It's NFL Sunday, bro. It's NFL Sunday. So I wanna find out your opinion from this past Monday night football, where we had the Chicago Bears versus the Redskins, and bro, that Bears defense, man. That Bears defense.
It's filthy, it's rugged, it's nasty.
My God.
It feels like that 85 Bears defense that won Super Bowl. The Redskins are awful. I feel that maybe they're just as bad, if not worse, than the Dolphins and the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
That these two teams are on two different planets right now. But I think that Bears defense could take them deep into the playoffs.
Oh, they definitely can. The only thing about the Bears, I think the only questionable thing is their offense, because I was looking at some of those passes by Mitch Trubisky, and they don't look too good, man. Those passes don't look like a professional quarterback passing.
Is poor.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're doing different from his first year, because it seemed like his first full season he was in there, he had a good season. I don't know what's going on this year. Hopefully they can switch it up, because that defense is a championship defense, I gotta say.
Mitch Trubisky, I don't know if he's the guy. I really don't. He played well at times last year, but he was streaky. His accuracy is poor. His performance this year has been poor. He has weapons. He shouldn't have excuses. Next year, that draft, they're comparing that to the draft of 2 years ago.
Yeah, they took this. Like, you took him before Deshaun Watson and like Baker Mayfield. I don't know.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson on that Bears team would be scary with that defense.
Yeah.
I think that he's on a short leash right now, and this might be it. This year might be it for him. They might have to go hunting for a first-round quarterback next year.
Yeah, if he doesn't improve, they might be on the quarterback hunt again. Now, as we stick in NFL, bro, were you able to check out the Thursday night game between the Eagles? That was a good game, man.
That was a great game.
That was a good.
I was heavily invested in that game because I have Aaron Jones and Zach Ertz on 2 of my fantasy teams. I felt like a Packers fan, and I wanted to break the TV. Why is Aaron Jones throwing the ball 4 times from the 1-yard line? Can someone tell me why you don't run it? Run the effing ball.
I don't know what's up with that, but I got interest on both sides of the with both of those teams. I have Jimmy Graham on one team, and I believe I have Alshon Jeffrey on another team. So yeah, man.
I had Jimmy Graham as well. I had him on the bench, and he had a monster game.
Yeah, man. So it was good to see him have a good game, and good to see Alshon Jeffrey back there. Hopefully the Eagles can get healthy and get Deshaun Watson back, because they're still a good team. They're just not healthy. My thing with the Eagles, bro, why Wentz can't sit in the pocket like Nick Foles?
I mean, Carson Wentz, his play has improved. At one point he was the MVP of the league 2 seasons ago, but it did seem like Foles just had better chemistry with the team than Wentz, which is crazy. And then that's what got him a monster contract, and he won a Super Bowl against the dynasty. I think Wentz will be okay. I think he could be a superstar quarterback, but I guess time will tell. That is a good offensive line, so he doesn't have any excuses. They have a lot of weapons.
He holds on to
that team. That team is scary.
Foles doesn't hold on to the ball long. Wentz, I don't know what's his field vision. I don't know what it is different between him and Foles, but they let Foles go because they thought Wentz is their guy. I'm hoping he can become more of a pocket quarterback, because it seemed like he was moving all around all night.
Yeah, I mean, that Packers defense is much improved. I mean, the first 3 weeks they were one of the best defenses in the NFL. Obviously, they gave up a lot of big plays on Thursday night, but I'm still not giving up on that. Just that one game. I think the Packers have a top 5, maybe top 10, maybe top 5 this year. The Packers have a chance to go really deep, but Aaron Rodgers' ego is as it tonight. That's what that game for them. If he would have just handed the ball off on multiple drives, the Packers win that game.
I mean, Ego Rodgers. He's so.
Ego Rodgers.
He's talented, bro. Like, I can't deny he's talented. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer one day, but He's so smug when he gets a win, especially when he beats one of my teams. Like when the Green Bay Packers beat the Cowboys. He I forget what year it was, and his receiver was falling out of bounds, and it was still.
I remember that.
You remember that play? He was like, it's like child's play. It's like backyard play.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
it's like backyard play, like a kid. Just like you smug. Shut the. Really? It's like backyard play. Really, Aaron? It's nothing. It's like backyard play.
He acts how Brady should act, but Brady doesn't act like that.
I like that. He acts how Brady should act. Brady should act that way. But Brady, Brady is a humble guy. Like somebody like Aaron Rodgers, he was probably pissed he was sitting behind Brett Favre. Why am I sitting behind this old guy? I'm the best. So.
Yeah.
Because the Packers caught a lot of flack for that. Like, hey, why are you going with this old guy when you got Aaron Rodgers sitting there? But
he sat for like 3 years, I think.
Yeah,
he was warming that bench.
He sat for a while, and usually when quarterbacks sit for that long, they don't usually come in and become that number one guy. But he was able to do that. He's talented, but he's so smug. Like, ugh, dude.
Yeah.
Turn it down a bit. You know what I'm saying?
He's got that 70s porno mustache going now. He's discount double check. I mean, he's just a lot of people probably think he's a prick. I mean, he just got that attitude. But he's one of those guys, you either love him or hate him. He's a polarizing kind of personality.
Well, yeah. Well, he beefs with his own family, and his own family has
That's never good.
Yeah, has had beef with him, and it's been documented on a few occasions. So I don't know his whole deal. I don't know if he's like Christian Bale and just a asshole to his family, but you never know.
You only have one family, so I don't understand all that, but it's probably deeper than we even know.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, bro. As we move along, I don't want to get into the drama today because we can save that for a longer episode. I want to get into some fantasy before we get up out of here because we're going to save the entertainment for another episode. So what is going on with fantasy, and who should fans be putting in their lineups today?
Well, it's interesting what's going on in the Los Angeles Chargers backfield. Melvin Gordon is going to be active today. He's finally back. He's no longer holding out, but they're only expecting him to get a few carries. Now, maybe they feed him the rock, maybe they don't. I have him in 2 out of 3 of my fantasy teams, and I'm keeping him on the bench today. I hope I don't regret it. I'll be live in a little under 2 hours witnessing Melvin Gordon on the field. So I say continue to start Austin Eckler. He's been a fantasy machine this year, a fantasy monster. He's a great pickup. He's been a running back 1 all year. No one expected that. But I will say moving forward, it's going to be tricky if you're a Melvin Gordon or Austin Eckler owner because both of these players are going to be kind of splitting carries. Even if Melvin Gordon is the workhorse, Austin Eckler will still have fantasy value.
Okay, so that's one you should play. Now, we got the Patriots and Buffalo Bills going at it today. Now, people have been a little concerned about Sony Michel because he hasn't really been putting up any points. Should fans keep Sony Michel in their lineup, or should they bench him?
I would make Sony Michel a flex player. I don't think I'd put him as a running back 1 or 2, but he has flexibility. I wouldn't bench him. It's depending on what your lineup looks like. If you have someone that has higher point projections, then by all means, chase the points. But I still think he has value. I think he's due for a big game. That game is going to be interesting. It's up in Buffalo. There's a lot of beef going on. Jim Kelly, did you see Jim Kelly's tweet that he tweeted the other day? About dogging the Patriots Nation and how Patriots fans aren't real Americans. It was really a dicey and Yeah, man. Jim Kelly posted that Patriots fans are un-American. It was really crazy.
What?
So, go check it out. So, that game there's already a lot of bad blood between those two teams. They're both 3-0. Brady has dominated and owned the Bills his entire career. The fans are going to be jacked up in Buffalo. That's a game that's to watch. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. The Patriots can go up there and just smoke them, or Buffalo could show up, and it could be a really good game. It's hard to tell. But as far as fantasy value, Tom Brady, obviously, the Buffalo's defense has been a great fantasy, a solid fantasy defense so far this year. They're undefeated.
They're just not. They're just not putting any points up. They're not really scoring any large amount of points. Which I don't know. They usually play the Patriots very hard, like the Dolphins. You know, the Jets never really compete like that. But usually Dolphins play the Pats hard. The Bills play the Pats hard. So I don't know. You know, maybe an upset. I'm hoping
we might have a good game.
We should have a good game, but we're going up there. I'm hoping the Pats get the win, but you never know. It's crazier stuff has happened. You know, both teams are undefeated, so it should be a good game.
I wasn't sold on Josh Allen coming out of the draft, but he's really impressed me.
Yeah.
That kid is impressed. That kid's impressive. He's got a huge monster arm, one of the strongest arms in the NFL. I didn't know he could run like he runs. That boy got some legs on him. He's a dangerous quarterback. I think he has a bright future ahead of him. The only thing that would hinder him is becoming an interception machine. That's one thing that you have to look out for. I do expect him to throw a pick or two today against that Patriots defense, which is lights out, unstoppable, Super Bowl form here in Week 4.
Yeah, so we got that game. What other games we got on the board for this week?
So Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. That's a big game. Baker versus Lamar. Okay, and so I just made a trade in one of our fantasy leagues. I traded away DeAndre Hopkins, Will Dissly, and Scary Terry McLaurin for Lamar Jackson and Keenan Allen. So I'm starting Lamar Jackson over Baker Mayfield today. I made that decision. That was a tough call.
I have Baker Mayfield on the team, bro, and I never started him one game yet.
So I started him for 3 games, and that team is 1-2 because of him. So I have to sit him on the bench. He's been killing me. You know I'm a huge Baker guy. I love Baker. That's my dude. But he's got to start showing up, man, because he's been playing pretty bad. The only game he's looked good is that Monday night game against the Jets, and
it was the Jets. It was the Jets.
Yeah.
Who doesn't beat them? He's still yeah. So he needs to calm down the ego a bit and needs to show and prove on the field more. Cause I don't need all the talking back. I saw him and Antonio Brown. I guess I didn't see the tweets, but I guess they had an exchange or so. But I don't want to hear about that. I don't care about all that. Produce on the field, get some wins under your belt, then you can talk. As long as you're losing, shut up, dude. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. He's still young, so shut up, get out there and play. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? Yeah, so
that game, Baltimore, Cleveland, if I wasn't going to the game in Miami today, I would probably be locked into this game. I left both these teams. Marquise Hollywood Brown, obviously we talked about him. He had one bad game so far this year last week, but besides that, the guy's turning into a wide receiver one monster receiver. Mark Andrews, who I tried trading for from you, and you weren't having it because you know how good he is. I tried.
Well, he's been. I didn't want to give him up. He's been a little banged up, so I did think about it, but I'm like, I think I'll keep him, because you mentioned him probably being the number one receiver for the Ravens, and now in one of the teams I started Lamar Jackson over Murray, so I need Lamar Jackson to ball out today, so hopefully he can get my team a win. And before we get up out of here, bro, we got one more game I want to mention, and that's, of course, my team got the Cowboys versus the Saints. I'm hoping my Cowboys can win, but this is the Saints, man. What you think about this one?
I like the Cowboys in this one. Drew Brees isn't playing, so if the Cowboys don't beat the Saints against Teddy Bridgewater, then we got to.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they really. I love my team, but they really haven't played anyone yet. You know, on their schedule. You know, everybody's saying they have an easy schedule, but you know that's a subject for another show. But I'm hoping they can get the win, but I don't know. Teddy Bridgewater not something to sleep on, man.
No, he's not something to sleep on, but I just think overall the Cowboys it's under the lights. I believe it's a Sunday night game, so the Cowboys, they're built for prime time. This is their year, I think, to go deep. So, you know, if it was Drew Brees, it'd be exciting, but I think, you know, Alvin Kamara and Michael Thomas would have to have monster games, which are fully capable of, for the Saints to pull up the upset.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, bro. And with that said, we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody for listening. Make sure you follow the show on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. It's Toughest Balls, TOUGHASBALLS. As simple as that on all social media networks. And make sure, if you want to get at the show, you email the show at toughestballs@gmail.com. That's toughestballs@gmail.com. And make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on the podcast. We need your interaction, whether you listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, or wherever you consume your podcast. You make sure you download Toughest Balls. I'm your boy Mark Brown. For my boy CEO Sis, we will be with you next week, and make sure you check us out. All right, one.
Grinding up and down the road because it's my delight. Always on the move because I get it in. It's the only way to do it if you trying to win. They never comprehend, they want to see you fail. And you can tell every hater they can go to hell. Only losers want to see another person fall, cause in their lifetime they never had a chance to ball. Not like cocaine, but we're flying high. Living G4 class, now we touch the sky. In the meantime,